Hi, I'm welcome again to Take It Out. We're going to continue with this Trevor Jacob's video footage and some of the questions that have been brought up on my videos and also on some other videos on YouTube at the moment. The first of these is this box that is on the wing. Now, some people thought it's a GPS and some thinks it's some sort of iPad, but it is actually just another GoPro. We don't see any footage from it, but it is a GoPro in a DigiPower refuel battery pack or something very similar. And you can see this in the footage coming up. As he opens the door, you will see that the GoPro is mounted on the inner strut. So if you look just here in a moment, and there it is. So that's the answer to the first question. The next question is this line that's going from the hole to the engine. Well, some people thought it was a pipe or a piece of wire, but in fact it's just a crack in the actual bodywork of the plane. The next is this other pipe which looks as if it's going into the engine, but it's not. It's actually a piece of equipment used for measuring airspeed, and that's the sensor for it. The tube itself goes inside the cockpit of the plane, and you can see that in other footage inside the plane. Now then, we come on to a couple of questions of my own here. Here is Trevor walking down the pathway to this little stream, and all of a sudden it goes from being daytime to being dusk. Maybe the ISO was changed a little there, and it's dusk now, it's getting dark, and yet look at this. Bright sunshine shining up on his face and underneath him. Could this be his phone perhaps? Would you be using a phone light when you were desperately trying to get out of a situation like this? And it seems to be coming from his hand where his GoPro is. So has he got a GoPro light? Would he actually have taken a GoPro light on a daytime flight across country? Would he have picked it up? He left all the equipment, I would imagine, in the plane and just picked up the GoPros from the ground in the plane. But here he is, brightly lit, and I think it's a bit too bright to be a phone light. Now we come to the darker part, 30 minutes later, where his rescuers arrive, and look again, look how bright the ground is in front of him. I'm fairly certain this isn't a mobile phone lamp. This looks very much like the type of lamp you'd use on a GoPro for doing selfies when you were doing vlogs and things. So the rescuers arrive and all lit up, and then there's this bright light. I'm not sure what that is. Could be a reflection. But then they give him a drink of water. That's nice of them, isn't it? A nice cold drink of water in a plastic bottle. And what we see in the bottle but a reflection. And that reflection doesn't look like a phone light to me. That definitely looks like a GoPro light. What do you think though? Do you think it is? I may be wrong. What's your opinion on that? Again, the light on the ground, nice and bright. And then 3 days later, he shows off all his war wounds. Here he is, off to take his ashes of his friend, and Wolverine time. He's completely healed, not a mark on him, as he takes his friend's ashes to be scattered. Thanks for watching.